Art in every pore. Mica shimmer, glitter shine, pigment paste looking divine. Grab a cup and join the show. Homesteadresin with Bobby Joe.
Hello, welcome back to Homesteadresin. I'm Bobby Joe. Thanks for coming in to see me today. I wanted to share this video with you and I want to explain something. This was made for the Wood You Resin collaboration, which was hosted by Andy, CC UK Resin, and Michelle and Don at Glitz and Glitter. It was originally put out on March 1st, and I didn't quite make it because of edits. But this video turned out so good. The projects and everything were so much fun. I didn't want it to go to waste, and I wanted to share it with you all anyway. So that's what this video is about. If you hear me refer to the Wood You Resin, you'll know why now. A text from my friend Lourin. Hi Lourin, how are you? Thanks for watching. Lourin had asked me what I was doing, and I shared it with her, and she had said, I wonder how that wood would look in a turtle shell. So I decided to take one of those comments, like Lourin's, and make it happen. And she wondered what it would look like, so I'm going to show you what it would look like. And that's what I'm going to do. So again, I took the little thin pieces of wood. This is again for our Wood You Resin project. Took a few pieces of the wood, and I have the grain is going two different ways. So, but that's okay. It's okay because it's a turtle. What I did was I sprayed 2 coats, Mod Podge, both sides. Get rid of the bubbles. Hopefully we won't have any bubbles because we coated the wood. So this is actually wood veneer, but still wood. So this is actually really good for people who don't have a wood shop, or maybe don't have the space to work with a big piece of wood, or maybe lack of time, lack of funds, whole bunch of reasons why you could just use these pieces of wood veneer. Cut them out and fit them into a tray, put resin on them. Wood is just beautiful in resin. It's just gorgeous. So I am now going to answer Lourin's question on, I wonder what it would look like if we put a piece of that wood veneer in the shell of a turtle. Well, let's find out, Lourin. So what I'm going to do, I love working with other mediums. If you have wood, you may as well add colorful abalone shell, right? Look at that. So gorgeous in resin. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put the abalone shell here. You hear my vacuum chamber in the background. I do apologize. We are getting the bubbles out to be able to pour the rest of this turtle for Lourin's question. And let's see. We're going to put, you know what? What I need to do right now is we need to turn this over so that I stop dropping the shell in that mold. Okay, so I'm going to continue adding this into the feet and the head, and I took a marker, a metallic marker, and I did the eyes on the inside as well. So we will see how that turns out, but figured we would give him some eyes beforehand so that we don't have to paint his face on afterwards. And we'll put some here in his little tail, right here. This is going to be so pretty, I think. It's really, really going to be pretty. I love working with stones and pebbles and wood and abalone shell and the crystals. Oh, just so pretty. So pretty. I know on the on my YouTube site, the comment section, I believe it is, of the main page. Sorry, I'm still learning. That I posted some pictures there, and I posted some pictures of this huge turtle that I just made. He is one big boy, let me tell you. And he's probably one of my favorite pieces I have ever done. He came out so gorgeous, and he was done with the stones and crystals and Diana Kapoor's color. And I have to do another one, so that'll be coming up at some point too. I'm not sure when, but at some point. I like working with stones, pebbles, rocks, colors, all kinds of mediums. I really enjoy that because you don't know how it's going to come out. So one of my favorite things to do with resin is to put things in it. Anyway, all right, well, I think that's about it. Now I am going to have to find some molds to put the rest of this in, I can tell you that. I know that this mold came in the resin mold express box, or resin mold box, the monthly subscription. I'll put the link in the description box below. But that's where this mold came from. It was in the spring kit, which just arrived a couple weeks ago. It's a really fun kit that you get every month, and they have very nice written instructions. They tell you how much resin each mold holds. They give you instructions on suggestions on how to pour it, what to do with it. If it has to be put together, they give you those instructions too, tell you how it goes. Really, really a well-organized, fun subscription. And they even have a discount. If I don't have one, I'm sure Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, I'm sure it's on her site. So just go to her site and get yourself that coupon code, save some money. Andy, who's our host for this Wood You Resin project, Andy hosts every Tuesday at 8 p.m., I believe it is, Artist Behind the Gloves, which is really awesome. You get to, instead of seeing the hands, you get to know the artist, and with Andy every Tuesday night, and get to know the face and the person behind the gloves. So, very cool. Very, very cool rendition, cool thing to watch. I enjoyed every single one of them so far. It just started, but you know, I am enjoying it. So thanks for doing that, Andy. Okay, let me put these in here is what I'm going to do. This is, see how dark that side is, and that side's light. So this will be our side that goes down or up in this case. When the lid is on, it'll be the other side. It'll be this side up here. That's where the lid will go on. So we're going to fit this in here carefully because this is very, very thin. So we're going to try to be as careful as we can. Almost sounds like paper, but nice. This is going to be very interesting. I think Lourin had a very good thought with this. And no, she'll probably come up with something else that she'd like to see it in next, which maybe we will have to see that too. So anyway, okay folks, the vacuum chamber is almost finished. I'm going to give that another, no, it's done. Okay, we'll get that out of there. We'll go ahead and, this is going to go face down. Going to pour this. I'm going to have to babysit this and keep pushing it down because it will have a tendency to float up. And then when this is finished, we'll come back, we'll demold this, and I will show you how everything turned out one last time before we call this a day. So thank you very much for coming in. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me any comments that you will, if you will, in the comment section below. Any of the utensils or supplies that I'm using will be linked in the description box below as well. If you have any questions or is there something you'd like to see on an upcoming show, go ahead and suggest it in the comments. And if you're selected for me to do that project, I'll go ahead and send it to you. Okay, folks. Well, thanks for coming in and spending time with me today. I appreciate it so much. It really does truly mean a lot to me. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you will, please. And that helps the channel so much.
Yes.
You just wouldn't even believe what it does. It really does help out a lot. So it's much appreciated. Let's go ahead and look at today's comment.
Got my silicone molds and my glove in place. 2-part epoxy, measure A and B. Stir it slow, no bubbles chasing me. Shimmering dreams in a mixing cup. Heat gun whisper makes them rise up.
Hello, welcome back. Okay, everything is all cured. Obviously, there's more here now than there was when you left. That is because I wanted to, remember I was going to look for a mold for my extra, and I found this guy, but then I didn't have quite enough, so then I had to make up some more. Does this all sound familiar? Am I the only one that does this? I use my extras and then I go and don't have enough for the extras, so then I have to make up more. It's just a vicious cycle. Anyway, so that's what I did. So let's go ahead and see what we have. Anyway, this is some of the extra that I had, and I combined it with sand and a little bit of the crushed glass, I believe it is, in gold color. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. Whoops, sorry about that, folks. There we go. Look at that. Look at how sparkly that is. And we'll trim that up and we'll put a magnet on it. Go ahead and sand that up. Just take the sharp edge off because I wouldn't want anyone to cut themselves. A few bubbles. Oh, maybe we won't be finishing that one. There's a few bubbles there. Yeah, well, it's sand and it was an extra. So I'll probably just finish it up another time and put it on my fridge because I have all of the bloopers. Okay, moving on. This was me adding this color to the extra. This is such a beautiful color. It's called Peacock Green. Looks more aqua, but it's called Peacock Green. Beautiful color. Same manufacturer as Crushed Crystal. I know my mold is ripping there. This one is getting old. This was my original one from Glitz and Glitter mold. Oh, a bubble there too. Look at that. That's just one bubble there. Oh, two right there. Okay, well, same thing with that one then. I'll finish this up. There's another one there. That'll be mine. That will be mine. Okay, let's see if we got any of them that came out here. Now, this extra I didn't put in the vacuum chamber either, so that doesn't really help, does it? But it's okay. My husband doesn't like me to get rid of anything. He would like to just keep it all. It's beautiful, no matter how bad it is. But anyway, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, one little tiny bubble there, one there. One there. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess sand may be harder to do in these because they usually don't turn out quite that bad, honestly. But without using the vacuum chamber and then putting sand in and then having it just as an extra, all of the above. So we'll see how they come out next time. The last ones that I did came out perfect. I don't know if you saw those, but this is our little polar bear guy. Our little bear with the heart on his chest. There we go. Pop that back. Oh yeah, see the sand sunk and went all to his head. He's still cute. Look at him. He's still cute. Yeah, my husband will want to keep him. He loves this little guy a lot. He'll just put him in a beach scene and say that he's wading in the water. All right. Well, I will finish him up another time, so no worries for that one. This is the peacock green, beautiful butterfly. One little bubble right there. Little bubble. Okay. This is the sea turtle, done in sand with some of that gold glitter. Oh, look at him. Isn't he adorable? Oh yeah, we love turtles and frogs. Look at him. He's beautiful. Yep, we're going to finish him. Probably make him into a magnet. He's beautiful. Love him. Love him, love him. Okay, we'll finish him. This was also an extra. Oh, boy. Okay, we'll get to the main event here shortly. This is a little bit, takes a little bit to demold this one. I like demolding though. Something satisfying about it, right? Okay, good, clean mold. Look at him. Oh, you guys, look at him. He's adorable. Oh, how nice is he? Our little turtle, his tail came out perfectly, all the way down to the tip. Look at that. Oh, and look at that abalone shell in resin. Is that beautiful or what? That's so stunning. So stunning. All right, well, kind of glad that Lourin sent me that message, which is what prompted this video. Or this part of the video, I should say. Is what extended that video. Well, shout out to Lourin. Thanks for the suggestion, Lourin. And because you suggested it, you will be receiving this turtle right here. So, surprise! And if you leave me a comment, you make a suggestion, you never know, I'm going to take one of those comments once in a while and make you something and send it to you. So, thanks for the comment and the suggestion. Much appreciated. Those of you who would like to leave me a comment in this section, comments, I read them all, appreciate them. Tips, tricks, constructive criticism is always welcome. Just be nice. That's all I ask, is just to be nice. Okay, so let's reveal this little guy here. Look at him. Oh, one little stone right there. Well, that's okay. He's inside anyway, and there's his eyes. I colored them in with the highlighter marker before I started. But look at that crushed crystal in there too. Is that gorgeous or what? Yep, there's our little turtle. Okay, let's do his lid, the top shell here. This mold came from the box, the subscription box from Mold Express. Mold. Oh, I'll have to. You know what? I'll put the description in the. I'll put the link in the description box below. And this mold has some. Sorry, I know I'm off camera there a little bit. Okay. All right. So have some bubbles here, which we will have to fix. But this mold, you could see, has these bumpers. Well, you can't see them too much when you open them, but see, you could see them right there. Okay, well, we'll fix all that. So no worries. I'm going to just fix that with UV resin. Just take your scribe and drop some in, one drip at a time. Cure it with your UV light there, and it'll be fixed in no time at all. And it actually, you know what? I think part of it is in the mold. I will have to go look at that because it's these sections right here, that's in the design. Look at that. It seems to be in the design. They're all spaced equally apart and they're in the mold when you look at it. So these are not bubbles. Just this right here, like that's a bubble. See? Can you see that? I hope you could see that. Yeah, you should be able to see that. Those are bubbles. But not this. Not these little tick marks around the side. They're meant to be. That's part of the design. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so beautiful. Lourin, what a great idea. What a great idea. Perfect. He is perfect. I just love him. He's a great little trinket box. So great suggestion, Lauren. Great suggestion. Perfect. So I'm not going to do anything to him. I'm going to let Lauren decide that. She's very talented. She does resin as well. She's a resin artist. So she can decide to maybe go around and trim all of the outline of the turtle shell, or maybe not. Who knows? But that's up to Lauren. So I will send this out to her and she can decide what to do from there. Okay, folks, that's about it. I hope that you had fun with this video with me. This is the Wood You Resin collaboration between Andy from CCUK and Michelle and Dawn from Glitz and Glitter. Thanks, you guys, for hosting this wonderful opportunity to create the two mediums into one beautiful project. So, okay. Thanks again, you guys. And again, if you see anything you like, please hit the like button, subscribe buttons down below. And I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Leave me a comment. I'll be glad to, I'll go ahead and answer all comments. And I will see you at the next video, probably tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. And remember, be productive and be kind. Have a great day.
Morning light on the homestead table, cups lined up in the camera stable. Part A, part B, mix it slow. Watch that liquid magic flow. Mica powder shimmer bright, colors dancing in the light. Alcohol ink drifting through, making something